Thank you, Mark. Welcome to Eris Brewery and Cider House, located at 4240 West Irving Park Road. Eris Brewery and Cider House is owned and operated by two women. One of them is myself, Michelle Foik, and my business partner, Katie Pizza. When you walk into our space at Eris, you will see a beautiful Masonic temple converted into a Korean church, and then into a brewery, a cider house, a dining room, an event space, and a kitchen and a beautiful patio. Eris's name comes from the goddess of chaos. The goddess of chaos was not invited to a wedding. She formed a beautiful golden apple that cited to the fairest. She threw it in and started a chaotic scene. Here at Eris, we kind of did the same thing. Eris, we created cider. We threw the golden apple into the brewery industry and we changed it by making cider. Eris's space lends itself to many different things. We have an event space. We cater for weddings, we do board meetings, we do educational seminars. We have two different locations within our building. We have a small area called the mezzanine, which fits about 50 to 60 people, and then the entire restaurant itself is about 250 people for cater. At Eris, we have an outdoor patio, which seats about 60 people, and also cocktails for 100. It's really helpful for the COVID initiatives that we have going on today. Since we are here at Eris and we are a cider house, let's have a little fun. We're going to be starting our tasting. We're going to try 2 different types of ciders and then make some cocktails. Are you guys ready? All right, it's time to try some cider. Even though Eris is a brewery and a cider house, we do focus more on cider than we do beer. Our cider program is a very wonderful, great quality cider program. We are featuring 3 ciders today that I wanted to share with you all. The pedestrian cider is our #1 leader within our industry and within Eris. It's our #1 brand outside of one special brand that hopefully will be coming out this fall. Now, have you ever done a cider tasting before? Let me walk you through it. Something that we do about cider, there's major steps. The first step is open the can. The second step is to pour it into a glass. You want to see what you're tasting just so that you know what the appearance of it looks like. All right, now in appearance, we take a look at different things. One, we take a look at the color. If you swirl it around a little bit, you see the color. I'm getting a very beautiful green, golden hue, almost like lemongrass tea, but without the filter. That's the color that it should be. So that's what we look at as appearance. We also take a look and see all the bubbles. Now the bubbles mean that it's going to be a sparkling cider. Sometimes it doesn't mean that it has to be very sparkling, just enough to get the taste buds going on your tongue. Next in cider tasting, we check out aroma. Oh, that smells so good. I get a little bit of yeast from our champagne ale yeast that we use to create this cider. I get a little bit of ripe apple skins. And now my favorite part is tasting it. Just like biting into a ripe apple, almost like a Granny Smith. It's got great flavors. It's supposed to be light on the tongue. And it's supposed to almost have a little bit of a wine-like flavor profile. And that is Eris's Pedestrian. On to our second brand. So Eris has a lot of different types of ciders. Today we're only showing 3 of them for you, but the Blush is one of our exciting cherry ciders. With the Blush, we do not just pick one cherry. A lot of times people pick just one cherry. We don't do that. We pick 2 cherries. We have a very tart red cherry that we use, and then a dark sweet cherry. If you blend the 2 of those together, you have this fantastic flavor that comes along with the apple that what Blush gives off today. Let's open this up. And once again, we'll follow the rules of how to do a tasting. Ready for the color, the appearance? Now this is why we call it Blush. Do you see the beautiful color? It's a blush, rose-like gold. Beautiful. And you see the sparkling? Lots of sparkles, lots of carbonation in this one. All right, next we try the aroma. Dancing little cherries. I smell lots of tart little cherries on the nose, a little bit of apple. Oh, but the cherry floral comes right out. All right, now we're gonna taste it. Lots of dark, sweet cherry flavor profile. Not overwhelming at all. Very dry, very crisp, and very refreshing. So that is our blush, which is in a cherry, so it's the fruit category of ciders. And now for our third tasting is the Straw Barbarella. Straw Barbarella is our cider that's made with strawberries and rhubarb. This is our second most popular cider flavor we have, and right now it's located only at Eris for pickup, 4-packs. But I wanna have a little fun with Straw Barbarella. We're gonna be doing a tasting, and then we're gonna try to make a cocktail. The cocktail is called Barb Loves Rita, and it's a strawberry rhubarb margarita. So, let's go first with the Straw Barbarella, opening at the can. And as we do this again, appearance. An apricot, slight rose, definitely golden hue. Lots of sparkling, lots of carbonation. Beautiful. Oh, I smell strawberries and almost like a creamsicle. It's almost like it's going to be sweet, but let's try it first. Oh no, the rhubarb tartness comes out. The sweet strawberry is very delicate at the end, very refreshing, very lovable. Now that's a good cider too. And next stop is our cocktail program. At Eris, we do a lot of different things with our ciders. And what I mean by that is we create blends, spritzkers, and then cider cocktails. Today, we're gonna do the Barb Loves Rita, which means we're gonna be using the Straw Barbarella, some tequila, little lime juice, and create ourselves a little cocktail. All right, we'll start now. We're gonna be putting 1.5 ounces of your tequila of choice. We do 1/2 ounce of lime juice. Alrighty. And then with the Straw Barbarella, it's about 4 ounces of Straw Barbarella, but since I know this very well, I'm just gonna pour it from the can. Now, we do a good shake. Alrighty. I already have my glass filled with ice and some Torigarashi salt. You can use plain salt at home if you like, but we like to spice it up a little bit here. And here we go. Barb Loves Rita, our cider cocktail made with tequila. Thank you for having Eris on the Choose Chicago virtual roadshow. We really appreciate it. Cheers to you, Mark.